các bạn, mình là Cao Minh Quang, học viên lớp Alibaba 105. Hôm nay mình sẽ quay bài thử thách cuối cùng trong chuỗi thử thách 2 tuần. Mình muốn cảm ơn anh Hiếu vì đã cho mọi người và mình được có một bài thử thách như này, giúp cho việc nói tiếng Anh của mình đã tốt hơn sau khoảng thời gian 2 tuần. Bài cuối này thì mình sẽ đọc một số đoạn văn như sau. Đoạn văn đầu tiên: A foreign student. When a student from another country comes to study in the United States, he has to find out for himself the answers to many questions, and he has many problems to think about. Where should he live? Would it be better living in a dormitory or in a private room of campus? Should he spend all of his time studying, or should he take advantage of the many cultural and social activities that are offered? At first, he may not feel that he fits in with the American culture. He may not feel confident when he speaks. Little by little, however, he learns how to handle himself in various situations. Finally, he begins to feel very secure and at home. Unfortunately, this long-awaited feeling doesn't develop suddenly. It takes time. Đoạn văn thứ hai đó là volcano. Volcanoes are holes in the Earth's crust which allow molten rocks to escape from beneath. The molten rock or lava may flow out gently, or it may be blasted high in the air with gas and ash in a violent explosion. There are 850 active volcanoes around the world. Do you know where these mountains of fire are found? 3/4 of them are found within a zone called the Ring of Fire. One edge of the zone stretches along the west coast of the Americas from Chile to Alaska. The other edge runs along the east coast of Asia from Siberia to New Zealand. 20% of these volcanoes are located in Indonesia. Other big groupings are in Japan, the Aleutian Islands, and Central America. Đoạn thứ ba: The Chinese language. Chinese is a most unusual language. It differs from English and most other major languages in that it has hundreds of different dialects. A person who lives in one section of the vast country of China, often cannot understand a fellow Chinese who lives in another section. The two major dialects are Cantonese and Mandarin. Cantonese is a southern dialect. Mandarin is a dialect that originated in northern China. It is spoken by more Chinese than any other dialect. Non-Chinese people often say that the Chinese seem to shrink their language. Chinese sounds as thought it is shrunk because many words are only one syllable long, and because the tone of voice changes to each word. As in English, many words have more than one meaning. The speaker tones of voice indicates each word's specific meaning. Even more fascinating than the variety of spoken sounds in the Chinese written language, it has no alphabet. Instead, it employs shaded core character. Each spoken word in the language is represented by a separate character. Originally, the characters were drawings that depicted the meanings of words, but over the years, they have simplified and must no longer look like the things they represent. Đoạn thứ tư. The supercontinent. Around 100 to 150 million years ago, there haven't been only one continent on our planet. At least that is what some Earth scientists have decided after years of research. If you look at the map of the world carefully, you can see that the present day continents could be thought of as the piece to gigantic jigsaw puzzle. If your imagination carefully puts the pieces together from the supercontinent, you will see that if you took away the South Atlantic Ocean and pressed South America and Africa together, they could be very nicely. You could continue removing oceans and seas and put other parts of the world together quite easily until you get to the last two pieces of Australian and Antarctica. Scientists believe that the continent of Australia and Antarctica was once like together. They may have split slowly off from the supercontinent and then separate from each other as recently as 40 million years ago. Sau đây là 50 từ vựng mà hay bị đọc nhầm nhất trong tiếng Anh. Accountant, a guild, actually, available, arrangement, basically, business, cause, complete, continue, contribute, cooperation, differences, directly, exactly, educational, every, exceptional, familiar, financial, frustrating, general, immediately, inconvenience, introduce, irrational, justice, likable, loosen, measurement, middle, multiple, national, original, Australia, particular, partnership, problem, prohibit, quality, question, referring, regardless, request, similar, specific, value, visualize, vulnerable, working. Thank you very much for watching my video.